set to match up between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
All right.
Throwing on first down. Hartman. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across
What?
the 35.
We just started. I just completed a pass, 13 yards to AJ.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
So I just completed a pass to AJ.
And he's going to be stepped up quickly here.
Unfortunately.
Just a yard up to the 39.
Come watch the game, bitch.
Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Come watch the game.
That means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well.
Come watch the game, bitch.
Nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground. That was a really nice job by them.
I'm just gonna run the motherfucking ball with Derrick Henry. Shit.
And turning into a nice
I'm just gonna run this ball with Derrick Henry.
Blitz a running play, you're gonna smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily...
You gotta tackle this big motherfucker.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. They'll run. It's Henry.
Damn.
Nowhere to go.
I just went fucking 3 and out, 4 and out.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game.
I went 4 and out.
The Giants are going to take over
Yeah.
in great field position.
Yeah.
On first down, Donahue. Catch made by Slayton. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8.
Well,
play for 2 yards on
JK.
first down. At the 42-yard line. Operating from the gun. Donahue. They will find Davis.
He just ran 2 weak ass routes.
He'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week.
He just ran 2 weak ass routes for 5 yards.
But I would dare say that this week in practice,
No.
there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
From the gun on 3rd down, Donahue. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
You yellow.
Get a rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, Donahue. That's complete to Slayton. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Darius Slayton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From the gun, Donahue.
at the 29-yard line.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just
This
shy
nigga
of
weak as
5
fuck.
23 yards, the final tally.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Operating from the gun. Donahue eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Well, young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Derrick Henry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd down, Hartman. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. To throw on 2nd down, Donahue. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Donahue. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Donahue. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Graham Gano is set to
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Ooh, the juke. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
at their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any on your offense.
And that'll be incomplete. incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
To throw on third down, Hartman, and he locates Walker, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Number 89.
That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
Number 22.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
And 1 yard to go.
The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's when you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? You can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Throwing on first down. Donahue. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27, and he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Derrick Henry on the handoff. He's brought down at the 42.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And it's third down.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On third down, Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Hartman. He finds Corey Davis, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
And the Titans first down.
From the gun, Hartman. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football. Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, check Mike 21.
Looking to throw on second down. Donahue, flush to his right. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Check me to the right, me to the right. Hey, check Mike 20. Check 60.
Operating from the gun. Donahue. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Drop it. 19 tight.
From the gun, Donahue. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Operating from the gun, Donahue. It's complete to Brown, right side. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike.
Looking to throw. Donahue flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
But I can't go. No, I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's caught inside the 25. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Hartman. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Shaquill Griffin with a pick.
The second down pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Back in 60. Hey, check.
On 3rd down, Donahue. This one caught by Davis. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Donahue. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Down and 9.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Watch him hurt. They're running it. Hey, check. Cut 19. What we got? Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
To throw on 3rd down, Donahue. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down. Back to throw. Donahue. Being chased out left. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. On yard. 18 ready.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Donahue eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
They'll run it again with Henry. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 3rd and 2, Hartman throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown.
Hartman's pass complete to A.J. Brown. It's a gain of 3.
On 1st down, Hartman flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hartman. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run for it with Henry, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This now a chance at the very least to burn some clock following that fourth down stop. Points would be ideal for some breathing room, no doubt. And really, a field goal would be huge. That would make it a two-score game. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 3rd down, Donahue flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. To throw on 3rd down. Hartman throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walker. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
First down.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point attempt here still to come. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he powers his way up past the 30.
He's brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st and 10, Donahue. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Donahue. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake. Hartman. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. In on the stop, it was Tarvarius Moore.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 23-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. Footing obviously an issue in the driving rain. This one for the win. And that is no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far.
You're not ready.
first throw here in overtime. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Henry. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And this is going to be a Titans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Check back 21, Mike 21, check back 21. Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Donahue. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
Don't say nothing. Hey, check back 21, Mike 19 tight. 19 tight. I got you. Hey, check back 20. Smash. Check back 21. I got it.
On 3rd down, Donahue. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. We know there's already a spotlight on this rookie quarterback, an even bigger spotlight here in overtime of this game, a costly pick.
No doubt about that, but here's the key. Game's not over. He may very well get another shot at this thing, so now he's got to go to the sideline, hope his defense picks him up, and be ready to go back out there and maybe make a similar throw, hopefully successfully the next time.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Tennessee.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
He was brought
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
It's 3rd down.
He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it.